Just quickly, bro, I want to mention that I do one-on-one coaching. I want to help you become that young man I know you can be and that you want to be. I will be your accountability partner. I will coach you and we'll have weekly calls. Message me on Instagram or go to the link in the description and sign up to the second tier and we'll start working together. Let's get to the video now. Every single day growing up, I woke up telling myself I could never be a man. I'll lay it out for you because this is something that very few people will ever tell you, bro, about themselves. I woke up every day telling myself, I'm 5'8". I'm Indian. I grew up in the ghetto. My dad left. All these things that were going on in my life, bro. No one loves me. This happened to me when I was younger. This is going on now. That I could never be a man. And I ruined myself. For so many years, I looked in the mirror with disgust, with hatred. And that's savage, bro. Because when you're 10, 11, 12, 13 years old and you're having the thoughts and feel the way that I felt, bro, it was rough. I remember it like it was yesterday, bro. I'm having a bit of PTSD thinking about it. But truth is, our masculinity, who we aren't defined on what we look like, what's happened to us, what's going on. We're defined by a mirage of things that have nothing to do with the things that you can't control about your life. I'm going to teach you what real masculinity looks like, and I'm going to give you the blueprint that I wish someone gave me when I was younger or when I needed it to become that man. You see, the genuine truth is, bro, if you've got testosterone running through your veins, if you've got a dick in between your legs, then you can exemplify the true nature of masculinity, and I'm going to give it to you now. The first thing, and this is crucial, is responsibility. And I'm going to lay something out for you. In our generation, we aren't taught responsibility. We're taught to be the victim. We're taught to put the blame on everything else except for you. Well, I'm going to lay something out for you that will change your life if you listen to what I got to say. In life, if you're fat, that's your fault. If you're broke, that's your fault. If your girl left you, that's your fault. If all these things that happen to you in your life have happened, even if you think it's not your fault, it's your fault. Because it's self-accountability and responsibility for every single area of your life, good and bad, that will allow you to step into your innate masculinity. You see, most of us don't realize that in life, we create upward spirals, we create downward spirals. Downward spirals look like, well, you lost your job or you put on weight and your girl left you and this happened and that happened and look, downward spiral, right? Life's shit. Well, think about it like this. An upward spiral looks like, well, you got your body on shape and you met a girl and you started focusing your time on this and you made a bit of money, then you started doing this and then you achieved this and this happened and that happened, upward spiral. But where downward spirals and upward spiral come from is responsibility. So if you can take a look at your life and look at where you're at right now and realize you are nothing more than the choices and action that you have taken prior to get to this point, when you can look at that and you can think, okay, well, actually my body's a little bit on point. I got a little bit of money. Good. I'm the man. But if you can look at also, oh, this ain't going right and this ain't going right. Okay, hold on. Shit. I messed up, but let me fix it. Responsibility is huge. And I'm going to lay this out for you because I think that this is how we should run and perform through our life. You and yours is your responsibility. Pain, struggle is yours so that your family can be at peace and are happy. Pain is yours and everything else is for everyone else. So you're going to have to suffer to build your net worth, your body, to get your life on track, to do everything you got to do. But that's the responsibility for your life and everyone that you care for. Your family, your girlfriend, your kids, your auntie, your uncle, whoever it is. And that's responsibility and that is life as a man. Of course, you can enjoy the spoils of your work and your responsibility, but this is a huge thing. Responsibility for every area of your life will allow you to exemplify that innate masculinity that, okay, hold on, I'm going to take care of everyone and I'm going to suffer and I'm going to take responsibility for my life and I'm going to build and I'm going to get results, but I'm also going to allow my results to push forward to everyone around me. Now, the next thing, this is big. All of these points I'm going to say tie into one another. So not one point is better than others. Nah, this is how to be a man, and each point is important. The next thing is discipline. Now, we're living in a world where discipline is this foreign term. Truth is, we go through life and we don't necessarily have to even be disciplined. Shit's just there. Like, we kind of just have the blueprint. Go to school, go home, get to your homework, rush last minute, go to uni, do it, go there, go to work, come late, leave early. It's like, we ain't really forced to live a life full of discipline. Well, that's why our generation is labeled the weakest generation, and we can take a look at the state of the world. The elderly laugh at us. The men that went to war, suffered, sacrificed, they look down at our generation and think, look at you bunch of pussies. You ain't got nothing, you're weak. Well, the truth is, that is because not only did the older generation and men of that time have, genuine suffering that they went through that shaped them and molded them into men, they were also disciplined because they knew the route to life was to work hard, get up every single day, regardless of how you feel, to go get what's yours. Well, we've lost that, and we've looked for quick fixes, and we've fell into instant gratification. And fine, I get it, because I'm a young man that was my whole life. Jerking off and doing drugs and playing, around. That was me. And I'm going to lay this out for you. As a man, the core tenet of discipline is do what has to be done. And when you can make this your mantra of life, okay, yeah, I feel this type of way, but I still got to get shit done. I will do what I need to do regardless of how I feel. That is discipline. When you know that all your boys are going out drinking, but you got to do this for your business, so you stay home. You do what is necessary, not what you feel like doing, drinking and getting on the drugs or playing games. That's discipline. That's how you start to build this internal dialogue of moving forward, of mental toughness, of resilience inside of your mind. Because, well, when you can say no to the fast food when all your mates are going out, when you can say no to jerking off and watching porn, when you can do what is necessary, force yourself to go gym when you don't feel like it, that is discipline. And I'm going to lay something out for you. The most successful people in the world will back me up on this. Discipline equals freedom. The happiest man version that I've ever been is the disciplined version of myself. When I didn't have discipline, I fell into instant gratification, into hedonism, into all this shit that ruled me. But you know what happened in the moment? I felt good. Oh, I was jerking off 10 times a day. I was doing drugs. I was sitting there doom scrolling. I felt good at the moment. I laughed a little bit, got the munchies. But when I snapped out of it, I was miserable. Well, the thing is about discipline, you may feel miserable in the moment when you're pushing that weight. I actually feel good lifting that weight, but you might not. But when you suffer and you go through the hard yards of discipline, the reward later, the delayed gratification, is 10 times realer than any instant gratification that you can get. So you got to be disciplined. Do your work, hit the gym, make that money, do the right thing, eat the right food. Discipline will make you into that man. You never meet a higher caliber man, someone that's built himself, forged himself without discipline. Well, you need to go through life and realize that you need to be the disciplined version of yourself. Otherwise, you will have a fragile frame of masculinity. You'll be that guy. When push comes to shove, when you have to make the hard choices, you make the easy choices. And when then a real man comes by, when he sees you, he'll catch you. You can smell it on a man when he's weak, when his masculinity ain't there. So this is a big thing, G. Really realize that you got to be disciplined. The next point is courage. Because through life, especially now, as we're growing up in a generation where anxiety and depression is ruling the world, these bullshit things, these innate feelings that we've evolutionized to have. Anxiety is nothing more than a response. That our lives, we ain't in the present. Depression is nothing more than a response to, well, your situation in life is shit and you got to do something about it. But in this world, well, no, that's not true. There's something wrong with you. You've got this magical disease. That's bullshit, because I have wrestled with anxiety to only realize it is a source of fuel. It's a signal that I need to do better, that I need to be in the present, that I need to not think about what could happen and think about what I can do, and depression is nothing more, well then looking at my life and thinking, well, I deserve more than this. So I deserve to feel a little bit shit, because that feeling of shitness makes me feel motivated. I want more. But looking at this, right, bro, as we're growing up in a generation that is so cooked, so retarded, courage is what you need to go through your life. So there are going to be things that scare you. And here's the thing. Just like discipline, do it anyway. You're scared to approach that girl. You're scared to start that business. You're scared to go to the gym. You're scared to have a sparring session. You're scared. Well, you do it anyway. This is a big thing. This is huge, bro. But you should go into your days thinking that, okay, this scares me. But as a man, I'm going to do it anyway. Because, look, this is something that changed me. I became comfortable. I made my baseline being uncomfortable. So every day I go through my life, I don't think, okay, that's the hard thing to do. That's the scary thing. I've got a bit of anxiety attached to this. I'm going to do it. And I'm going to walk in with my shoulders back, my head held high, and I'm going to do it. So go through your life with some courage and do it anyway. And here's what I like to say about it. If you're scared, all right, I'm going to do it scared. That's it, but I'm going to still do it. I'm nervous, I'm going to still do it. I'm a little bit anxious, I'm going to still do it. And that mindset starts to go through your internal wiring. I'm going to tell you something. And it makes you feel like a man. The more you do, and the more proof and the resume that you can build that you've lived your life with some fucking courage, you start to step into your masculinity. Because look at these points. If you start getting up every day and you're disciplined, you get up and you're taking responsibility, and now you're walking through life with some courage, with some balls, with some big dick energy, then bro, let me tell you something. You'll feel it. Your aura, your energy, your frame, your self-respect. You'll feel that masculinity, and then that will start to radiate and permeate through your work, through how you walk, through how you talk, through how you feel. And that allows you to, well, attack more things with vigor, with tenacity, with more courage. That allows you to compound results, make more money, approach more girls, just live life the way that you want. So that's big. And the last point that I want to leave you with, bro, and this is something that I can tell you makes you a full package masculine man, because you never meet a man without this. And that is leadership. Now, when I say leadership, I'm talking about you becoming a leader. Now, if you don't have a pot to piss in, or you're still not where you want to be, fine. But as you start to take more responsibility, as you start to go through life more disciplined, you're taking more risk and you're becoming courageous, these things right now will, I guarantee you, make more money. You'll make more money. You'll get your body on point. You'll be doing things. You'll be in a better place. You'll have more honor and standards for the weak ass habits that have been destroying you. They'll be gone. And then what you do, whether it's the people in your friend group, whether it's your family, whether it's just random people, you start to become a leader and pass your lessons on to other people. And I don't mean this in a way that you have to do this in a grandiose, oh, look at me, I'm helping people. But you'll see a genuine man, whether it's intentional or unintentional, will always step into a natural role of leadership, of coaching, of helping, of giving knowledge. And it could be the littlest things, bro. But you have to step into a form of leadership where you start doing things that will kind of wraps up your frame, your masculinity. I will show this young man who's struggling in the gym how to bench. I will make this video and put it on YouTube because I suffered here, but now I've learned how to do it and I've made myself a better man. This video might help someone else. I will lead people to become better by showing them through me being a better example, me being an example. You have to lead your life in a way that develops you to push the message that you've learned within yourself and the lessons to other people. Because what that will do is it brings masculinity full circle, brings you full circle. It makes you a genuine man, because a man will always lead. He leads his friendships, he leads his relationships, he leads other people, and that will allow you to go through life with an end goal set in place. I will suffer so someone else doesn't. I will go through pain. I will learn these lessons to pass it on to someone else to help them become even more advanced than I am. You as a leader, bro, will change lives, but build yourself up first with becoming more responsible for yourself, being more courageous, being disciplined, and then passing that on. Now, there are so many things, and I will lay it out for you, bro, that we can chase as men. And we'll always say to ourselves, okay, well, genuine masculinity is having as many girls as possible and having as much money as possible and doing this and acting this way and all of that. Absolutely. I'm not going to say anything. I think making a lot of money, and if you want to be good with women, and if you want to be doing this and doing that and having this nice car and and peacocking through life, make statements, do it. But have these core fundamental tenets of masculinity embedded in you, because they will actually allow you to get the money, to get the honeys, to get the life, to be that status symbol of a genuine man. Because I'll say this, all those things that you want, the cool luxuries, the girls, the cars, the lifestyle, that'll never make you into a man. Those external things never build a man from the internal. And you need to fix the internal before you can enjoy the external shit. Because I'll say this, man to man, bro, go have your fun. Go enjoy your life. Go make that money. Go have those honeys. Go do this, go do that. But do it the right way. By doing the internal work first to build yourself up into a man that can even enjoy those external luxuries. Because if you don't build yourself up into that man, you'll go through life, and let's say you get rich of a crypto pump and dump, or this happen, or you get an inheritance or something, you'll still be that weak sissy if you don't fix that internal side. Because money, lifestyle, external things only amplify who you are. You want to be the man first, and then have those things. And when you become the man and you become everything that I taught you, it actually opens up the world to you and gives you what you want anyway. If you want to do coaching with me, bro, one-on-one, you want to join a group of young men all becoming better men, I will coach you. I will help you. Message me on Instagram, or go to the link in the description and sign up to the second tier, and we'll get to work. I love you, bro. I'm one of the very few people in this world that genuinely do, and I mean that.